Well, they may have never considered themselves to be tree huggers, but people in Saanich are taking a stand as they fight to save a Douglas Fir tree in Cadboro Bay. On the line is the infected tree that Saanich says needs to come down. But standing between the roughly 300-year-old tree and a well-oiled chainsaw is a long list of unhappy neighbors, and they say their fight for their Dougie fir is just getting started. CTV's Joe Perkins reports.
From the ground up, it looks solid.
It's magnificent. It's been here for how many years?
Some estimate it's been standing tall at the corner of Telegraph Bay and Seaview Road for 300 years. Today it hovers high over Cadboro Bay. Neighbors call it their Dougie fir.
If you cut this tree down, it's like the whole community changes.
But what you can't see is that Dougie fir is rotting on the inside. Last spring, a private arborist working nearby informed Saanich the tree was producing mushrooms, an indication something might be wrong. Being on the boulevard, Saanich Parks staff moved in, conducting their own tests, a process called resistographing.
It confirmed that only about 30% of the core wood remained solid.
Saanich staff say the findings were presented to the community. A cut-down date was even set for late August.
We know the wind shadow.
For Dougie fir supporters, it meant the fight was on.
The test that they've done here is not as adequate as another time. It's like ultrasound, apparently.
Supporters of the tree have been in contact with private arborists and structural engineers and believe they have a plan to keep the tree standing.
By trimming some branches, we can then reduce the risk to a perfectly healthy tree.
It's called selective pruning, and in the tree-rich community of Cadboro Bay, it is common. Up the road, an arborist recommended Clayton Dugan trim the branches on one of his trees.
Well, he said it would just be like taking away a sail from a ship.
A way of protecting the tree from coming down. Although Dougie fir is decaying on the inside, neighbors argue selective pruning would strengthen the tree's core, reducing the chances of it one day coming down. Organizers at HelpSaveThisTree.ca say they will have their plan to Saanich by the end of the week. Saanich's park manager, Roer, says there is no indication selective pruning works. And while he's willing to listen, he says,
but it doesn't change the fact that the fungus exists and the tree is decayed.
And by Saanich's terms, it makes the tree a risk, one it plans to cut down on the week of October 9th. Joe Perkins, CTV News, Saanich.